Azathoth. He is the blind idiot god, the nuclear chaos bubbling at the center of all infinity. Let's get one thing straight. You don't matter. Your hopes, your fears, your meticulously curated Spotify playlists, all of it is just a momentary, accidental vibration in the dream of a being so vast and mindless that calling it a god is an insult to its sheer cosmic pointlessness. Azathoth is the unconditional, absolute end of the line. There's nothing above it. It's the CEO of a company that doesn't know it exists, and the entire universe is just a weird smell coming from its break room. It sits on a throne at the center of reality, a roiling, amorphous mass of nuclear chaos, perpetually lulled to sleep by the maddening music of lesser gods playing monotonous flutes, and that music is the only thing keeping reality from popping like a soap bubble. If Azathoth wakes up, it's not Judgment Day, it's not fire and brimstone, it's just off. The simulation gets unplugged, the dream ends. Everything, every law of physics, every galaxy, every thought you ever had, ceases to have ever been. This isn't a malevolent entity. It doesn't hate you. It doesn't even know you're here. You are less than a microbe on its skin. You are a flicker in its subconscious. The most profound horror of Azathoth is the utter, soul-crushing futility it represents. It is the final, cosmic punchline. The creator of everything is a sleeping idiot, and our entire existence is a cosmic lullaby designed to keep the boss from waking up and accidentally deleting the everything file. Nyarlathotep. He is the crawling chaos, the messenger and soul of the outer gods who actually interacts with humanity. He thought was Forget the distant, dreaming gods who can't be bothered. This one has a personality, and he is a complete and utter bastard. Nyarlathotep is the one who shows up. He puts on a human suit, sometimes a pharaoh, sometimes a scientist, sometimes a slick-talking prophet, and he walks among us. Why? Because he enjoys it. He's the cosmic entity that gets off on watching the little ants scurry and burn. He doesn't just bring madness, he sells it. He'll give humanity some new paradigm-shifting technology, some great scientific discovery, knowing full well it will lead to our self-immolation. He's the ultimate cosmic troll, the living embodiment of a monkey's paw. He whispers the secrets of the universe into the ears of physicists and artists, then sits back with a bucket of popcorn to watch them go insane. Unlike the others, his malice is personal. He knows your name. He knows what you're afraid of. He's the bridge between the comprehensible human world and the gibbering, chaotic abyss of the outer gods. He's their will, their active agent, and his entire purpose is to be the PR guy for the end of the world. He heralds the coming of the other gods, not with a trumpet, but with a grin and a handshake, leaving a trail of shattered societies and mad prophets in his wake. He's not just a monster, he's the ultimate gaslighter, a cosmic manipulator who convinces you that your own destruction was your idea all along. Yog-Sothoth. So, you think you understand reality? You think there's a past, a present, a future? That's adorable. Yog-Sothoth is the living refutation of all of that. It's not in the universe, it is the fabric of the universe. And every other universe all at once. It's the key and the gate. It's the lock and the door. It is the bouncer and the VIP lounge of existence. It exists simultaneously at every point in time and space. When you look at the stars, you are looking at Yog-Sothoth. When you remember your 5th birthday party, you are accessing a memory that exists within Yog-Sothoth. He knows where the old ones came from, and he knows where they are going, because for him, it's all happening right now, in the same place. The entity is a living, breathing map of all space-time, a bubbling, iridescent conglomeration of globes that is both everything and nothing. To summon it is to invite the entirety of reality to come crashing into your living room. The horror of Yog-Sothoth isn't that it's going to eat you, it's that it's going to show you. It will peel back the thin veil you call reality and reveal the screaming, chaotic, infinite machinery underneath. It offers knowledge, absolute knowledge. But the price is your sanity, because the human mind is a four-cylinder engine trying to process the output of a supernova. It is the ultimate spoiler alert for creation. And seeing it is to understand that you are nothing more than a typo in a book that contains all possible books. Ah, yes, the big guy, the celebrity, the one you can buy as a plushie. Let's not kid ourselves. Cthulhu has a branding problem. He's been memed into oblivion, a tentacled icon for hot topic shoppers. But peel back the layers of internet irony and you find something genuinely, primordially terrifying. He isn't just a monster, he's a secret. A deep, dark, planetary secret that our world has been desperately trying to keep. He is an alien high priest sleeping in a non-Euclidean city that sunk to the bottom of the Pacific millions of years before the first human ancestor learned how to use a rock. He's not just asleep, he is broadcasting. His dreams are psychic malware, seeping into the minds of the sensitive, the artists, the lunatics, driving them to create disturbing art and chant things in languages that make their tongues bleed. He represents the horror of a world that is not ours. We are not the masters of this planet. We are just squatters in a house whose rightful owner is having a very long, very angry nap. And when the stars are right, the alarm clock will go off, Rillier will rise, and the landlord will come to evict us. It's not a war, it's pest control. The fear of Cthulhu is the fear that our history, our science, our entire civilization is just a fleeting fad, a brief moment of calm before the old, true order of things reasserts itself with the fury of a forgotten god. Life is beautiful, isn't it? The miracle of birth, the tender bond between mother and child. Now take all that Hallmark card sentiment and throw it in a wood chipper. What you get is Shub-Niggurath. This isn't Mother Nature. This is Mother Nature on bath salts, after reading a textbook on carcinogens. She is the embodiment of fecundity, without sense or limit, a roiling, amorphous cloud of cosmic flesh, constantly spawning, birthing, and vomiting forth monstrous life. Her cultists don't pray for enlightenment, they pray for a harvest, and that harvest is her 1,000 young, hideous, tentacled, foul things that are spewed out only to be immediately re-devoured by their mother in a sickening, endless cycle of creation and consumption. She is a biological assembly line with no quality control. The horror of Shub-Niggurath is the horror of the cancerous cell, of life for life's sake, completely divorced from purpose, beauty, or evolution. It is the universe's gag reflex made manifest. Don't say his name. Don't even think it too loud. Some horrors are loud. They tear down cities. This one is a virus of the mind.
Hastur is less a physical being and more of a mimetic hazard, a dangerous idea that spreads through whispers and forbidden texts. Specifically through a play called The King in Yellow. Reading it doesn't just entertain you, it infects you. The first act is normal, drawing you in. The second act is where it gets you. It shows you a truth so profound and so terrible that it rewires your brain. It plants a seed. You see the yellow sign. You learn of the black stars and the twin suns over the Lake of Hali. You start to understand the sublime, terrifying beauty of his city, Carcosa, and once you know, you can't unknow. It's a mental prion disease. You become a carrier, spreading the story, spreading the sign, opening a door in your own mind for the king in yellow to walk through. The horror is subtle, almost intellectual. It's the fear that an idea can have more power than an army, that a piece of art can be a weapon, that you can be colonized not by a creature, but by a concept. He is the patron saint of forbidden knowledge, the god who proves that ignorance is not just bliss, it's a vital form of self-defense. He is the whisper in the dark that you can't quite make out, and the chilling realization that you desperately want to, the color out of space. It is a sentient, living color from beyond the known universe that feeds on life.
Subject is not a being, it is a phenomenon. It arrived via meteorite, a small, porous stone containing globules of something. Something that does not conform to any known spectrum of light. We don't have a name for the color. It's not purple, it's not green, it's something other. At first, it's almost beautiful. The local flora and fauna grow to enormous sizes, imbued with a strange, otherworldly luminescence. The fruit tastes indescribable, but then the decay sets in. It's not a predator in the way we understand it. It doesn't hunt, it just poisons. It is a sentient blight. It is a living, predatory attribute that leeches the life force out of everything it touches, leaving behind a brittle, gray, featureless dust. It doesn't just kill things. Before us there was them. That's the core of it. We look to the stars for our cosmic overlords, but we forget to check the basement. Dagon isn't some extra-dimensional chaos blob. He's a physical god of a physical empire that exists right here, on our planet, in the crushing blackness of the abyssal plains. He is the father god of the deep ones, that charming race of amphibious humanoids who breed with coastal townsfolk to propagate their species and slowly drag civilization back into the sea. This isn't about ending the world, it's about reclaiming it. Sailors have seen him, lone survivors of shipwrecks driven mad by what they witnessed. A vast, scaly, Polyphemus-like form breaking the waves, clutching a monolithic idol and roaring at the moon. He's the source of the legends of sea monsters, the truth behind the fear of the deep. He represents a history that humanity has desperately tried to forget, a pre-human epoch when his cities dominated the globe. The horror of Dagon is the horror of obsolescence. It's the chilling realization that we are not the pinnacle of evolution, but a temporary infestation on a planet that has a rightful and much older king. And he's just waiting, down in the dark, for the waves to rise and wash away our fleeting, insignificant age.